founder of Uplevel by the ultimate all-in-one platform for coaches, consultants, and advisors to run their business. We call it Uplevel CRM, and I'm doing a live build series where I'm demonstrating how you can build funnels, how you can create quizzes, how you can organize your CRM, how you can make it more effective, how to get the most out of it so that it is simple, so that you feel supported, so that it's got structure, and so that it scales. That's how we make marketing easy. Now, yesterday, I shared the framework that I have when I talk about a CRM and when we create in our CRM, when we create in Uplevel for our clients and for ourselves. And we break everything down into the 4 different functions of a business. They are to attract, convert, deliver, and the internal administration of your business. Okay, so the 4 quadrants are attract, and that's how we bring new leads, new prospects into our world. Then we convert. That's how we convert those leads into clients that stay with us for a very long time. Then we deliver. That's how you keep the promises that you've made when you were attracting and when you were converting. How do you deliver your service? How do you deliver the standard, the level that you've promised? How do you make your clients feel safe, secure, valued, supported? All of that good stuff that's going to make a client want to stay with you for a long time. And then internal. What are the internal administrative tasks or operations that need to be achieved? How are they tracked? How are they accomplished? Where are they stored? Where is the information captured? And how is stuff passed along? They're the 4 functions of a business, and they are how you should think about creating inside your CRM. Because if we're honest, like a messy CRM is going to slow you down. It's going to confuse your team. It's going to confuse you. It's going to make scaling harder. It's going to mean that you miss things. Leads will get dropped. Data won't be accurate. Conversions won't be optimized. You're going to leave money on the table. Clients are going to feel misinformed or uninformed, not valued. They're going to leave, so you're going to have a higher churn rate. And your team won't be able to view, sort, organize, or communicate effectively because of the mess that your CRM is in. Today, I want to show you how to bring a little bit of order to that chaos. And that's why I shared the 4 functions: attract, convert, deliver, internal. Because when you start to think about everything through the lens of those functions, then it makes funnel creation easier. It makes naming things easier. It makes storing information easier because you've got somewhere to file it. And so all you need to do then is stick to the appropriate function. So what do I mean? Let me share my screen. So this is our evergreen lead funnel from week 1. Okay, really simple funnel. We've got 2 pages, 1, 2, and they've got traffic coming to them from website, from email, and from social media. And on this page, we have a form because it's an opt-in page. And then we send some emails and we add a tag. So even this really simple funnel has a couple of moving parts when you try and break it down. And I like to break things down before we start to build. You have to understand what it is. You need the plans, you need the blueprint. And I keep all of this information inside our command center. So this spreadsheet command center, I thought that was a great name till I said it out loud now. This spreadsheet is where we keep track of everything that we build inside our CRM. It's not just a setup checklist, but it is an ongoing account management system. It's a living operational system. It gives you visibility, it gives you continuity, it gives you control over time, over the use of your CRM, over the daily actions that you're taking, over the monthly, the quarterly, the yearly actions that you're taking. So nothing ever gets lost. It's easy to delegate and troubleshoot. You know the truth about all of your tags, all of your funnels, all of your automations, and it makes it super, super easy if you want to, if you hand over between different team members, perhaps if you bring on an agency or you introduce a new client to the system. It's really clear and really streamlined. And what I want to show you today is first a couple of things. One is how to map a funnel. So this is the spreadsheet we use. It's really, really simple. Yeah, simple and straightforward. So the first thing that we do is we need to identify what it is we're building. Okay, so if we jump back to here, our simple funnel, we have 2 pages, a form, and 6 emails. So I'm going to say I'm building an opt-in page and a thank you page and a form and 6 emails. And none of these exist, so I need to build them. I might need to write content for the emails. I might need to test it once I've built it. It might be done or it might have an issue. Okay, so this is how I track the individual elements of a funnel. So far, we have our 4 items. Oh, and we have a tag as well, don't we? Nearly forgot our tag here. So page, opt-in form, tag, 6 emails. Page, form, 6 emails, tag. Great. And then where in GHL, where in Uplevel is this getting built? Okay, so this is going to be a funnel. My form is clearly going to be a form. My 6 emails are going to be email templates, and my tag is going to be a tag. Now, we'll come back in a second because all I've done so far is list these elements, but I am in fact going to have to name them. So then what does this asset do? So this is going to be the opt-in page. This is going to be my thank you page. This is going to be my opt-in form. These emails are going to deliver content and build relationships, and the tag is going to act as a trigger for an automation and to sort contacts. Are there any specific settings or that we need to make for this asset? No. Setup notes. What needs to be done? Okay, so we need to write the copy. And we're going to repeat that down here. So can you see how this document is tracking the life of the funnel that we're, okay? My opt-in form, nope, no notes about that. Oh, it needs to be put onto the page. The emails need to be customized, and there's nothing specific for the tag. Great, so now that I have all of this information, there's a couple of things that are glaringly obvious. One, we need to give the items a proper name when we build them. And 2, our funnel needs a name. There is just a big blank space here. So if we go to our name generator, you can see it's pretty straightforward, and it does all the work for you. So what are we building? We're building an evergreen lead funnel. Okay, so that's in the attract. So I'm just going to call that A. And that's why I use A, C, D, and I, so that all of these functions are really easy to delineate just with one letter. Okay, so we've got A. We haven't got any other funnels. If I come here to my big list of funnels, there's no funnels here yet. So this is going to be funnel 1. And it's and I mean, this will depend a little bit on how you want to do it. But I might call this if I was going to be doing this for myself, my first lead magnet was the 3 tasks checklist. So I might call this 3TC, something like that. I could just even go with A001, because when I come over here and I go, what's the name of this? A001. It's an evergreen lead funnel, and the map is this one. So I'm just going to get a link to this cell, so I can put it in here. Then when I publish this, I can put in my URL. I know what mine is, so let me just pop that in there. And what is the entry point? It is an opt-in form. And I can put the name of the form because I know what it's going to be. So for all of these, my funnel is called A001. It's an evergreen lead funnel. So now that I'm in my funnel map here, I can pop the names in. So this is going to be opt-in page A001. Thank you page. For my emails, A001.1 or -1, and then email number 2 is going to be A001-2. I'm going to stick with dashes. I prefer dashes. You can obviously do whatever you want. Okay, so then I know every asset for this particular funnel is A001. So it doesn't matter where I'm looking inside my CRM. It's A001. I know exactly they came from my evergreen lead funnel. And if I ever forget what's in it, I can check here. And I can come here and go straight to the actual page online on the internet. I can add my tag name. What's my follow-up automation? I can put the link to that in. Is this live or is it in draft? It's live. So because I know this is my attract and this is number 1, everything is easy. If I was to build the very next funnel I would build, if this is a brand new account, is going to be my appointment funnel. So that is convert, and it's the first convert funnel. And this is going to be my appointment engine. Okay, and then I map it out in my funnel map. So I would duplicate this. My poor computer isn't happy. I'm trying to get it to do so much, but there we go. Right, so now that I've got that, I can say, right, what do I need to build? Well, I'm going to need to build a calendar. I'm going to need to build reminder emails. I'm going to need to build a booking page, and I'm going to need a thank you page to confirm all the details of their appointment. I'm going to need a tag that says booked. I'm going to need a tag in case they cancel. What happens if they need to reschedule? So I'll need to know if they've rescheduled or not. So I'm going to need another tag there. So because I'm thinking it through and listing out everything I'm going to need, the chance that I create something really clear, really concise, that is effective, is optimized, works really well first time is much higher than if I just jumped into my CRM and started to build something. So taking the time to think things through, map them out in a spreadsheet like this. I love spreadsheets. You might prefer to do it in a Word document. You might prefer to do it in a visual way like this. For me, it's spreadsheets, and so I use spreadsheets. But find the thing that suits you best. I know a few people that have a big A board next to their desk, and they keep everything on that. So you might be old-fashioned and put it in a book. Whatever works for you. As I said, I really like spreadsheets, so that's what I use. So order from chaos, that's what we're trying to achieve here. And it all starts with our 4 functions. Okay. Once you understand that a funnel is a jigsaw puzzle of pieces inside one of these functions, it makes it easier to think about them. It makes them easier to name them. It makes them easier to sort them. And it makes them easier to gather and interpret the data from them. Now, I know I've just spent 20 minutes sharing a spreadsheet and talking at you. So, I'm really sorry about that. But in order to, understand everything that's happening in your business and to keep things clear and systemized, it is important that you think about your whole business through the lenses of these 4 functions. Okay. Once you get that, once you go, right, I need to build a funnel, and it's going to be an attract funnel. Well, I need more leads. Okay, so I need to attract more leads. I need to close more sales. So I need to either review my convert funnel or build another one or improve it. My clients are leaving. I need to have a look at my deliver function. How is that all working? What have I got set up already? How can I improve it? Unless you have things mapped out in a way like this, it becomes really, really difficult to iterate and improve, increase profit, decrease costs, scale your business, serve more clients, make people happy, make yourself happy. So I would urge you to have a look at this. If you want a copy, just let me know. Just comment command down below. Because it is really important. If you've got any questions, then let me know. Because this whole week is about answering questions that have come in over the first 2 weeks. So tomorrow I'm going to be showing you how to, how you would apply this thinking to your CRM. Okay, so we're going to be building and naming inside the CRM so you can see how it translates from having it in a spreadsheet to real world activity, getting VAs, EAs, appointment setters, whatever, into your system and using it the way you want them to easily, because you've got it all set up right in the first place.